Welcome back to another video of TJ Fishing Co. Had a cancellation for a guide trip late last night for today, so I had today off unexpectedly. Been real busy with guide trips, so I haven't had a chance to get a video out lately, but here we are today. Been fishing a couple of different lakes. If you want to check out what I'm up to every day, check me out on Facebook, TJ Fishing Co. and Guide Service. I'll put a couple pictures up here from the last couple of days of guide trips. Been catching a lot of crappies, so anyhow, we're gonna get the boat in the water and let's go catch them. Things are finally starting to warm up. We had all that snow about a week and a half ago and the lakes froze over, but things are starting to turn around. It's heating up. Which today's the coldest day it's been in 4 or 5 days. It's kind of chilly. We got a 8 to 10 mile an hour northeast wind, supposed to die down throughout the day. So I think it's manageable. We'll just have to find somewhere out of the wind. But got the boat here. She's ready to go. And let's jump on the boat and let's see if we can go catch them. All right, we're ready to go get after them. Today is actually the chilliest day we've had in a couple days. Surprisingly, it's been in the 70s and calm winds. Then today, it's a little chilly in the 40s currently. And we got a northeast wind blowing about 8 to 10 mile an hour. So hopefully it won't affect me too bad. I can probably find somewhere out of the wind, but I have great boat control. So I mean, even if I have to fish in the wind, I'm not too worried about it. But things have been really cold. We had all that snow about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, and all the lakes pretty much froze over. Not all of them, but the upper end of them in little creeks and coves and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with that. It's really eliminated a lot of water, and with, you know, frozen lakes comes really cold water temps. So everything froze over. The fish have been real lethargic. They've been deep, and there's not really one to eat, but it's starting to turn around. This lake in particular, it's a little cleaner water right now, and a lot of the fish are schooled up in open water, some deep brush pile, stuff like that. So you can catch fish a lot of ways. I was on a different lake yesterday, a little dirtier water, catching them single roamers, and the bite's starting to turn around with the water temps coming back up. Right now, our water temps are 40 degrees, so it's a little colder here than where I was yesterday. So they're probably going to still be acting kind of stingy, but probably have to do some casting with my short rods down there. They didn't really want the boat sitting on top of them, having to cast to them, little bitty jigs, stuff like that. So let's go see what we can find and hopefully put some fish in the boat. I just pulled into a cove here, and I'm just side scanning, and looks like we got some schooled up crappie right here off of this river channel. This is probably going to be a little too choppy for me to sit here, but they might have pushed back in this little pocket here. So definitely look like some crappie here, and there's going to be some shad mixed in. Yeah, there's a tree down there, and it's got crappie all over it. Might be a little school of crappie right here. So let's turn around, throw the trolling motor down, and get a look on live scope. Yeah, it's pretty choppy here, but crappie are here. There's a big school of crappie right there. I'm out 75 foot. They look pretty small. Get my everything dialed in here. Bunch of small crappie. So we're gonna go back up towards this point where I seen them other schools and see what they look like. See, there's a bunch of little crappie schooled up. And there they are. That is a ton of little crappie, and I mean a ton. Those are all crappie right there, but like I said, they're pretty small. Looking over here towards the bank, got a whole bunch of them on this piece of wood that we drove over and seen on side scan. Whole bunch of little crappie, just juveniles. These are a little bigger right here. But again, it's pretty rough. It don't take much for this lake to get going at all, because it runs north and south, wide open, and it'll take a beating pretty quick. Look at that pile of crappie right there. Back down to 35 foot or so. There probably is some keepers in there, but this wind's blowing pretty good, rocking the boat. Not sure that I could present that bait correctly. Whole bunch of little ones more than there is big, but those are all crappie. Yeah, even if I did find fish here, it's just nearly impossible. So we're gonna pick up, make a move, try to go find somewhere a little more calm. And that didn't take long. There's a good school of crappie right there, guys. Again, with these schools like this, you're gonna have a lot of little fish, but there are some keepers in there. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and grab a short rod and we're gonna cast at these dudes. First things first, we're gonna deploy the power brakes. Those dudes are absolutely crucial to my success. All right, I did some pre-rigging here on my short rods. I got two different setups here. Same rods, same reels. These are 7-foot 1039 casting rods. Handing M1 reels. I get them on Amazon. They're really good reels for 25 bucks. I believe this is 8-pound K9 fluorocarbon. And so today what I'm going to do, I'm going to experiment. The other day I was just running a little jig like this, little 30-second hair jig with a split shot up about here. Now what was happening, them fish were shooting up past the jig and hitting that weight. I'm sure you've all seen that if you're, crappie fishermen like me. They always run after the weight. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to run 2 jigs. I don't normally do that, but we're in a scenario here where the fish are schooled up and there's a lot of opportunities for fish down there when they're schooled up. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to run a 30-second jig on the bottom and a 16th on the top. So my thought process with that, whenever I'm casting, the 16th is going to come down first, and then that smaller jig is going to flutter in right underneath it and get them little more finicky bites. So that's what I'm doing here. I've got, like I said, 2 different setups here, a couple different jigs. I got a 30-second little natural. We call this Grease Lightning by Justin's Jigs. That's a really good jig there. And then a 2-inch snacky milk with a Cyclops. And then over on this other rod, I've got a little Bobby Garland itty bit slab hunter and double silver rainbow with a 24th Cyclops, and that's a pretty light jig as well, almost about a 30-second. And then I got a 16th Justin's hair jig here. So I'm probably going to start with this one I showed you first, and we're going to cast at these fish and see how they're cooperating today. Now, I don't normally do a lot of casting, but we're in a wintertime pattern here, kind of clear water. And we're not going to use the long rods much unless we go find some dirtier water and find them single roaming fish that you don't really have to cast at. So for today's video, looks like we're going to be doing a lot of casting. So y'all hang tight and hopefully we catch a lot of fish. Let's get after it. All right, y'all. It's been a while since you last seen me. Been running and gunning. This goes to show that you can't rely on yesterday's pattern to apply to today's pattern. They've been moving around a bunch. This north wind has got them moving pretty good. Right on top of them. There's one, finally. That's a better fish. Put him in the live well. Gonna slow roll that over their head. There's a little one. Little bitty guy. Ate that snacky. These fish are higher in the water column. Yeah, right there. Uh-oh, looks like I'm tangled up. Oh, I got one. He ate it even with it tangled up. That's a good fish. Where did my... Oh, look, I got both jigs down in his mouth. I don't know how that happened. How in the world do I do that? You ever caught one fish with two jigs at the same time on the same rod and reel? I know it didn't happen like that, but that's the way it looks. Good 12-inch fish there. Pitch it back out. Here we go. Right there, perfect. Here comes some. Got him. Smaller one. Falling right down the middle of them. Here comes one. He's, oh, got it. That's a good fish. He was on a mission. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's what we're after now. Hit the snacky. That's a big fish right there. 14 inches, I bet. How'd I hook him in the tail with the back jig? There we go. It's a long fish there. I'll take it. Right there, got one coming up. Come on, eat it. There he is. 10-incher. This one's been hooked before. He's got a hole on that side of the mouth, a big old hole. But I mean, he's a eater. 10 and a half inches. No size limit here. But 10 inches is about the smallest I want to keep. They do fry up the best though than smaller ones. There's one finally. Oh, he pulled off. Dadgummit. Pretty good school right here. They're up pretty high today in the water column. Should be some better fish in there. Big old school. Can be feast or famine this time of year. There's a fish. I never even saw my jig, but I was in the middle of them. Feels decent. Yeah, buddy. On the hair jig. About a 12 and a half incher. There we go. Slow it down. Bingo. There's one. Another decent fish. They're in there. You just gotta weed them out. On the snacky. So they're starting to eat bigger baits now, thankfully. Perfect. They're chasing it. Fish on. Another keeper. On the snacky. Ooh, there's another school off to my right. Fish on. A little better. Just an eater, nothing more. Definitely spooky. They're constantly moving. But they're still eating, some of them. That's a good fish. Not that one. I had a bigger one chasing it. I mean, he's an eater. Wasn't the one I was after. Wham. Another eater. Starting to pick up. Here he comes. Got him. Another decent one on the hair jig. It's not real wide, but it's long. Right there, perfect. Just slowly reel it in. There's a fish right out of the middle of them. Feels decent. Yeah, buddy. On the snacky. Nice fish. I'm going to try to swing it in there. That way I don't create footsteps. There we go. See, didn't spook him that time. Out there at 20 foot. Oh, here's a decent one if you'll commit. That was not him. Hey, but that's still a good fish. I had a bigger one, even bigger than him, chasing it. See if I can go 2 for 2. Yep, I'm usually pretty good. Show you what I got going. Got some good slabs in there. I'm gonna take this opportunity to grab me a bologna sandwich and a water. And go back here, get me some chips. Right here. These are the new naked Doritos. These ones aren't too bad. I don't really care for the nacho cheese Doritos, the naked ones. They don't taste anything like the original, but these aren't too bad. So I'm gonna take a lunch break and we'll find some more. That one's better. Yep, got it. On the snacky, better fish. Sure glad that wind's dying down. Getting nice now. You got 18 in the box. Little on. There's a better one. Oh yeah, good fish. That's a dandy. Nice. Okay, here comes one. Oh, he missed it. He's coming back. Got him. Feels decent. 10-incher. Yeah, he's an eater. Just barely. That one feels better. Yep. He'll eat. Oh, there's another school out there now. This is a good one if he'll eat. Got him. Yep. Good fish. There's a fish. Yeah, he's probably an eater. Yeah. Here comes a good one. Yep. Just an eater. Man, my whole screen is full of crappie. And there's a big old school out there, too. My Lord. Yeah, I felt some weight there. Didn't feel him bite. Ooh, good fish. He'll make the box, no doubt. Wow, look at that. Come on, eat it. There, he got it. Little guy. Golly. Unbelievable. I couldn't imagine how many fish are there. There's one. There's a keeper. Yeah, buddy. Ate that snacky. Sweet. That's a nice one. Uh-oh. I missed it. There he went. Can't be losing fish like that. There's a fish. Keeper. Nice fish. I made that one. That's a dirty 30. 7 more and I got a limit. There's one. He smoked it. That feels good too. Oh yeah. It's on like Donkey Kong. Nice fish there. 13-incher. Eat it. Come on, get it. Oh, he just thumped it. There we go. That one thumped it. Good fish. Oh, I'm in the rocks again. There's one. Think he's decent. Yep. Not bad. Ate the snacky. Looks like my 2-jig idea worked pretty good. Working just how I wanted it to. Big jig fall and letting that little one pendulum behind it. Seems to be working pretty good, I'd say. That one thumped it. That feels good. Yeah, buddy. Bite is getting better as the day goes on, without a doubt. Water's up to 42 now. Started at 38. Just a little bit of increase does major difference. So we got 35. We need 2 more to make a limit. Come on, I need 2 keepers. Here comes one. That's one there. If you'll eat it. Yep. Nope. Nope. He's not as big as I thought. I mean, he's borderline. There's one. There's a keeper. We need 1 more, guys. 1 more good one like that. This is a good one. This is a good one. Got it. There's number 37. Yeah, baby. Got my limit. And he is a good one to end on right there, guys. Yes, sir. There's what, 37 Oklahoma slabs looks like. All right, guys, there's a number 37 in the live well. I'm going to go ahead and pack up, and we're going to head to the boat ramp and get these suckers cleaned up. All right, I got everything all strapped down, got my table out, got my rinse kit, water system to wash down my live wells after I put the fish in the red buckets there. So I'm gonna go up here, check out these neat toolboxes I put in the bed of my truck, because for so long I'd put stuff in that one up there and I have to unfold this cover to get to them, but I got these deals and keep things that I use on a daily basis handy. So got all my fish cleaning stuff over on this side, and over on that one I got a jack and sockets and straps and jumper cables and all that good stuff. But this is the one that I use every day when I'm cleaning fish on my guide trips. So let me get all this set up and we'll go get them fish out of the live well. Probably wondered what I was doing with them PVC pipes. Well, there you have it. I put some legs on my table because these tables do not come tall enough, and for someone like me that cleans fish every day, bringing that up to a good height where you can not bend over makes a huge difference. So using a Rapala R12 fillet knife, that's the best on the market, hands down. Gonna put all my fillets in that white bucket, so we're gonna go back here and get all the fish out of the live well. And there is 37 Oklahoma slabs ready to go to the grease. Well, in the freezer first. I bet I caught over 150 fish today or better. I even went off camera for a little bit, went and found a couple of my buddies, and caught a lot of fish off camera, and I mean a bunch. Just some good solid quality fish for sure. So get all these out and I'll get back with you. Got my buckets filled up and we'll get them laid out on the table here, but before I do that, go ahead and give my live well a rinse. All right, guys, there's 37 Oklahoma slabs. Got some good ones in there too. Check it out. Good fish right there. Let's get them cleaned up. I'm gonna show you a couple big ones. There you go, folks. Good fish right there. There's some more. Just all good fish. That's what I'm talking about. Slabbing good time. Let's get to cleaning. And just like that, got 37 cleaned up. Couldn't fit them in one full gallon, so I had to separate them into two, but these are ready to go home and go get in the freezer. So let me get this cleaned up and I'll get back with you. Man, what a day. Started off pretty slow, but definitely picked up there towards the end, and caught a ton of fish today. Like I said, I caught some off camera as well, and just absolutely whacked them today once I figured out where I needed to be and what I needed to use. But kept a limit of quality fish, got some to go in the freezer, and covered a lot of water today and scouted a bunch. So anyhow, don't know when I'm going to get my next video out. My guide schedule is getting pretty busy, being that spring is very near. Speaking of that, if you guys want to get on the water with me, shoot me a text or give me a call at 918-815-1256. And as always, make sure to go follow me on Facebook at TJ Fishing Co. and Guide Service. You can follow me on there. Shoot me a message over there if you want to get a hold of me, either or. But anyhow, my spring schedule is booking up, so give me a call, text, message, whatever you got to do, get on the schedule, and we'll get you on some crappie somewhere. I'm fishing multiple lakes, as always, on good fish, and the bite is heating up. So anyhow, hit that like and subscribe, leave a comment, and until next time, we'll see you on the water.